December, we got the Five of Pentacles, so it's kind of interesting how the progression of these cards have went here for the end of the year. It's kind of headed in a direction that seems really uncomfortable. Now my head's itchy. This could still be Pluto's doing, the transformation that you're going through. It's difficult, but, last month we got the Nine of Swords and we also got the Sun card. It was at the bottom of the deck. And so, the bottom of the deck is what you're not seeing. And the bottom of this deck is the Page of Cups. So this is something that you're not seeing immediately. You're too focused on spilt milk here. Could use a pick-me-up in December, I feel. You could also just be on the more positive and more constructive side. You could just be grieving the loss, or looking back at November, looking back at a situation that brought a lot of harm to you. So or suffering or whatever, just a lot of difficulties in your life. So it could be something that happened in this year, or the past few months, or the year, or something that's happened in previous years. I feel like you're out of it, okay, with the Five of Cups, whatever it may be, but you're looking at it still, you're still there's still something here you can't accept, okay? And with the Page of Cups, this is all about observing the self, observing your own emotions, your own psyche. So there's something here you can discover if you just look within instead of looking at the problem behind you, because I feel like the cups are already spilled. This is an issue that's already behind you. Instead of being so focused on that and questioning it, why don't you just start questioning yourself a little more? And it's not so much yourself, it's just why don't you look at it from a new perspective, okay? Why don't you focus on, I guess, instead of focusing on why it happened, focus on the lessons of it. I don't think you're gonna find out why it happened. Or I feel okay, so if somebody did you dirty, it's you're not going to find out why they did you dirty, or you're not going to be able to understand it because it's not something you would do, or it's just why would you do that in general, right? Even if it is something that you would have done. And now I'm being distracted by a cute little duck. I got a bird video on. It's TV for cats, but I put it on for myself. And there's this cute little duck. And so yeah, it's kind of look at the bigger picture. Look at the cute, pretend there's a cute little duck in that cup. It's a mallard. It's a female mallard. And she's just so precious. So just look at what the situation brought you instead of the situation itself, okay? And it could be any bad situation. It could just be any difficulty in your life, past, present, whatever it is. Try to look at what, I guess, what it brought into your life, what it took away from you, but also what it brought in, okay? I feel you're missing the bigger picture. You're trying to get answers to something you're never going to get an answer to, okay? And so maybe you just need to change your answer. Maybe you're asking the wrong questions, okay? Could be another thing. Maybe you're asking yourself or somebody the wrong questions, or maybe you need to reword your question or something like that. So it's really just about changing perspective and changing how you're treating the situation. It just has a lot to do with the way you're perceiving it, because I feel there's something you're seriously missing, and it's just it's right in front of you, but you're so hell-bent on this shit. So yeah, I think there's some good that can come out of looking at the big picture and just realizing yeah, everything happens for a reason or whatever, but life moves on, you know what I mean? There's more to life, there's more out there. So if you went through something major that turned shit upside down for you, I definitely did. So I really hope I'm not channeling myself here too much, but I'm with you guys if you've been through some shit. I mean, we've all been through some shit, but like I'm coming out of some shit I've been through, and I feel the same way. Like I don't think I'm ever going to get an answer to it, so I have to look at the big picture. Like what did it bring? What are the things that have come out in the past 4 years? Like I started painting. I like really like got involved in tarot way more than I was before. I might even started my tarot readings 4 years ago, like offering them as private readings or like this channel or something. You know, I've also had so many new self discoveries. I've remembered past trauma that I completely repressed out of my life. And, you know, it was really painful for them to come back up, but I was able to heal. I was given a new opportunity. I feel like there's so much of myself that has gone away, but also like so much myself that has come back. And what has come back is like my true self, like the pieces of me that I've been looking for my entire life, but were always there, but like I couldn't see them. So I'm not seeing them because I'm not getting the answers I'm looking for. I don't think I'm seeing them because there's a part of myself that has woken up. So that could be another thing. You can go through like a harsh awakening and you're just kind of like rediscovering parts of yourself that are lost. So that's like, my goodness. Well, I dropped the card. We're just gonna leave it drop because we're gonna arrive here at the Page of Cups in December either way. And so, you know, this brings new transformation and new beginnings. The Page is all about planning and, you know, has a lot to do with your emotions and your feelings and your psyche. And so I feel like you can get a fresh new start when it comes to those sorts of things, right? So that's what I got for December.